G'day folks, welcome to an OCC Queensland Daily Weather App today, the 4th of the 3rd, 2023. My name's Chris Nitzo. This update brought to you by our major sponsor, TownsvilleSheds.com. Check them out if you're in the market for a shed-safe accredited shed. Also, if you'd like more information about anything we talk about today, head to join.ozcyclonechasers.com.au and check out our membership options there. Particularly these two here give you access to our in-depth forecast updates every single day of the wet season. Quite clearly this morning we've got lots of monsoonal activity up in the Cape York Peninsula region. We've got an area of rotation here around the eastern NT about to get off the coastline in the next 24 hours or so. It's moving very slowly to the north and it's expected to get out into the Gulf of Carpentaria. In terms of where that system's going to go, there's all sorts of varying model solutions. It's expected to remain slow moving, I think, is the most important point for the next 3 or 4 days. So the idea is it's just going to be stuffing around in the southern Gulf, dropping heaps of rain on the Cape, heaps of rain in the Gulf of Carpentaria. Bureau of Meteorology has issued 2 severe weather warnings for the Cape Gulf area. The first one for the Gulf country is for heavy rainfall, which is spreading east across northwest Queensland today and tomorrow. And you can see some of the major townships there: Doomadgee, Camooweal, Burketown, Corumba and Augustus Downs Station. The second is one we don't normally see as much. It's for abnormally high tide, so the idea is lots of northwesterly winds coming in on the monsoonal flow, combined with some big tides across the Torres Strait and the northwestern parts of the Cape, resulting in abnormally high tides that may exceed the high water mark for the year. So we're watching widespread storm and rain bands coming onto the northern parts of Cape York Peninsula, a little bit more isolated as they push into the Gulf country. We can see lots of shower activity across northeast Queensland this morning. As we progress through the afternoon, we can see those squally rain bands pushing southeastwards through the Cape York Peninsula region, and you can see them getting into far north Queensland's interior. You can see your showers and thunderstorms being widespread across the Gulf country as well. And you'll notice there's quite a bit of convective activity in that Herbert-Burdekin region as well. As we progress through into this evening and tonight, you'll notice that there's substantial rainfall starting to stream down into the North Tropical Coast region overnight tonight, and we're starting to see a bit of a clearance across the Herbert-Burdekin region, pushing more towards the Herbert-Cassary region as we go into tomorrow morning. We can still see lots of rainfall expected across the Gulf country and potentially through northwest Queensland overnight early in the morning. You can see some heavy falls of rain or heavy showers developing across northeast Queensland as we push into the morning hours, and more squall line activity coming into the northwestern Cape associated with that strong monsoonal northwesterly flow. Between now and when we speak again tomorrow, we can see significant rainfall, particularly in coastal areas of Cape York Peninsula. Notice there's widespread showers and thunderstorms expected through inland parts of Cape York as well. Notice there's also on the eastern coastline a bit of squeezing happening between the northwesterlies turning northeasterlies, and we're seeing increasing rainfall in northeast Queensland, gradually shifting north of Townsville tomorrow. And there looks to be some moderate to heavy falls involved there. You can also see lots of showers and thunderstorms across northwest Queensland, and some very isolated, see these little blue bits down here, very isolated weak convection across the southern interior as well. Not much rain associated with those though. There's not much moisture at the surface available for those showers and isolated storms. Notice also southeast Queensland, a couple of little showers down here. Central Queensland, same thing around the Mackay-Whitsundays area. And then once we get north of Bowen is when we get into that more substantial shower activity. Obviously, there's a fair few places you want to stay away from the water, and one of them is, or a large section of central and southeast Queensland in one of those areas, and also the northwestern coast of Queensland is also another area you want to be avoiding on the water today. And tomorrow we can see we still want to be avoiding the Cape and Gulf waters. Notice also this southeasterly flow tomorrow just starts to increase through the Townsville district as well, and we continue to maintain a moderate to fresh southeasterly across central Queensland. We might start to see winds easing a little bit across southeast Queensland through the day tomorrow. Thanks for watching this video. Talk to you tomorrow. Enjoy the rain.